Topic of discussion today is fake people. So let's get into it. Hello gorgeous, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. If you're new, click the subscribe button. I would love for you guys to join my family. We are getting so close to 1 million, which is crazy. But as you guys clicked this video and want to know, I am doing another story time, and I've actually been wanting to do this story time for a while, and I've been a little bit hesitant and kind of stopped myself. But you know what? I thought I would share it just because I feel like this is such a relatable topic, and so many people go through this at least once or more throughout their life. So this story is kind of going to involve that triangle that you may be through in life where, you know, you're best friends with someone and your best friend brings in a new friend into the group and it just does not end up working well. It goes extremely wrong and you find yourself in a sticky situation. I've done so many story times on dating fails and friendship losses, work stories. So if you guys want to see my playlist, I will have it down below as the first link. You can always message me on Instagram. It's just at NICOLETTAXO if you want to send me some of your stories or talk to me. I also have a TikTok. Your girl's on that TikTok game. So I have all my socials down below if you guys do want to talk to me. But with that being said, let's just jump right into the story. I'm going to date this back a few years now. I'm going to be talking about one of my close friends, which I'm going to give her the name Michelle for the purpose of this video. My friend Michelle and I have been friends for many, many years, and we are very similar and we get along really well. She ended up meeting this one friend, which we shall call Leah. Leah and Michelle started to become super close. They worked in the same place, and that's kind of how they sparked a friendship. At this time, when Michelle and Leah were becoming close, myself and Michelle are still very close, but at this point in our friendship, I was kind of living far from her, and you know, once you start entering adulthood, you have so many responsibilities, you know, work gets in the way, family life, so we weren't seeing each other as much. We would still communicate here and there, but we just wouldn't see each other as much because we were just so busy with our lives and work and all of that, and that is completely okay. We were still very close, and honestly, we're the type of friends that even if we don't see each other for a bit, it goes right back to normal, like nothing changed, and like we haven't missed a day, which I think is such a good friendship and a sign of a good friendship, to always feel like no matter how much time goes by, you can always get back and you always feel like no time has passed and you're just best friends always. So that's kind of our friendship. So I just wanted to give that little backstory because it'll make a lot more sense throughout the story. I kept seeing this girl Leah in Michelle's posts, and Michelle even told me about Leah, and they were starting to become really close. I was excited to eventually down the line meet her. I was excited to be introduced eventually because, you know, I'm such a girls. I love having girlfriends and just having girls nights, and I really hold friendships really high, and I always am open to meeting a new friend. And I thought, since, you know, I'm so close with my friend Michelle, that I'm gonna love this girl Leah and that we will click automatically because me and Michelle are so similar. So I just assumed me and Leah would eventually just click and it would be really fun and we can have girls nights and we can all be friends. But it didn't go as planned like I thought it would. I thought it would go really smooth and just go seamlessly, but that was not the case. My friend Michelle asked me if I could come out with a bunch of girls and we would go to this like bar restaurant, and I was so down. I haven't been out in a while and I was really excited to finally meet Leah. I knew she was gonna be there. So I ended up going down, and honestly, I really didn't talk to her much when she was there. She really wasn't that open to talking to me. I probably said a few words here and there, nothing really big, and I really was just with Michelle a lot. And I didn't really click with Leah, but it was the first time and there was so many people there. I didn't think too much into it. I just thought, next time I meet her, maybe it'll go better and we'll click and talk more. And I know for myself, when I first meet people, I'm really shy. Until I get to know the person, then I'm really not that shy. I just feel like you can't judge someone based on one-time meeting, and I always just like to give people the benefit of the doubt. So I didn't really judge her at that point, and I just thought maybe next time when there's like less people, we'll be able to get to know each other more and actually talk more instead of just saying like a couple words like hi and bye kind of thing. I didn't really have too much of a feeling about her, anything like that. It was just kind of indifferent at that point. Days and weeks and months continue on, and Michelle and Leah are becoming closer than ever. And to be completely honest, I've never been that type of person where, you know, you have a best friend and you get jealous that your friend's starting to have another best friend. I've never been that type of person. I feel like you can have more than one best friend, you can have more than one friend, as long as they are making my friend happy and treating them right. And I love that, and I want obviously my friends to be so happy. So they're becoming really close. I'm telling Michelle, like, I want to meet Leah again, like I want to get to know her because you seem to like her, so maybe like we could all be kind of friends. There were a handful of times now where I started to finally meet Leah, and every single time I went, it's like nothing really changed. It did not go well majority of the times. There was a couple times where I was there for a few seconds and Leah seemed really nice for a few seconds, and then it kind of just went away, and it just felt like she couldn't care less about me and like didn't want to get to know me. I took it upon myself to invite Leah to my birthday. I wasn't really friends with her yet, but I knew that my friend was friends with her, and I just thought this would be the perfect opportunity for us to like bond and become friends. And I didn't have a lot of people come to my birthday, so I thought this would be really great if I invite her. And to be completely honest, that was probably a mistake because I didn't get a good vibe with her before, and I just thought that like I just kept giving chances because I was trying to see what my friend Michelle was seeing in this person, and I was excited, and it just never went to plan. So I ended up inviting her, and it was just awkward. She really didn't talk to me much. I said hello, she said happy birthday, and that's probably the extent of our convos. I really don't remember talking to her at all throughout the night. To be completely honest, she would talk more to my then boyfriend, who's now my fiance, than myself throughout the night, and I just felt kind of weird about that. It's like, you're not even trying to talk to me. It's my birthday, but you're fine trying to get to know my boyfriend and trying to talk to him when he's not really interested. And there was this time where my other friend was at my birthday, and it was my friend, my boyfriend, and her, and Leah. Basically kind of the conversation of what kind of guys you're into kind of came up when she was talking to my other friend, and she kind of brought it up and asked my friend like what kind of guys she's into, and then my friend told her, and then she asked her back the same question, and she was sitting next to my boyfriend, and she kind of made it out there to say, oh, I'm into Italian boys. And my fiance is actually Italian, if you guys didn't know, and my friend at the table there went and told me this and thought that was just very weird and just really rude to be like that. There was times too at my birthday she was trying to buy my boyfriend shots, and he did not want shots, and she kept kind of trying to force it upon him, like, no, let me get you a shot, let me have a shot, and my boyfriend had to keep saying no to her and just kind of walked away. That rubbed me the wrong way when I heard all of this during the night of my birthday, and I was just not impressed with that. I thought that was extremely rude. You know, I was so excited to meet this person, I was bringing her there, and then to be completely honest, you're just trying at that point, in my eyes, trying to hit on my boyfriend. Like, why are you trying to buy him shots or make him drink alcohol? Why would you want him to have shots? For what reason when I wasn't even there? And then she was trying to insinuate she was into his type, and it was just really messy and just not a good taste in my mouth. And I remember just being like in such a tricky situation because I knew my friend was friends with this person, and I just could not click with this person at all. And to be completely honest, I did not get a good vibe from her. Every single time I was around her, I got this negative aura around her. You know, when you just meet people and they just seem so miserable with their lives, but they do nothing to change it, and all they do is talk bad about people behind their back. That's exactly how what I got from this person. Like, I always felt like she was always moody, never happy, and just always so negative. When my friends and I would take pictures for like Instagram, where we would be out and we take pictures, she would roll her eyes and make fun of us and tell us like to stop, like it's enough now. She would go and make fun of the way that my friend and I talked and talk behind my back about the way I talk and act. She even did at one point tell my friend that she was jealous that we were so close and why are we so close kind of thing. And it's like, me and my friend Michelle were best friends for over 10 years. And I just felt like she took it as an opportunity instead of trying to get to know me, but just try to put a wedge between our friendship so that she can become best friends with Michelle. And I'm just kind of kicked to the curb. And I just felt so uncomfortable with this person because, to be honest, like, not a few times after meeting her, I really got that bad vibe where I just like knew she was just genuinely not that great of a person. I could tell she's just very moody, she's very miserable a lot of the times, and my friend couldn't see that at the time. Like, I feel like she was maybe at points maybe getting a different person. My friend was like kind of beneficial to her in a way where she was helping her in a sense and giving her things. So I really don't think that my friend saw that, but I could see it from the outside looking in, and I just knew that it was not a good situation, and this person was just not the most genuine person. I tried so hard to be this person's friend, and I just felt like every time we would see each other, I would try to be really nice, and then I would hear like a couple days later that she's going and talking behind my back. She's making fun of the way that what I'm posting. She's making fun of the way I'm talking and acting. She even made fun of when me and my fiance bought a house. She was kind of talking down upon that, being like, who does she think she is? And just hearing all that stuff about someone talking behind my back, I'm just not about that. I don't want to see you or get to know you if you're going and talking behind my back. I feel like I've been through all of that in high school, and I do not appreciate girls like that are just going to be okay with you in your face and then talk bad about you. And it's just so, the thing she was talking so bad about me was just so ridiculous. It was so petty. If someone's gonna talk bad about you behind your back about what you're posting on social media, how you talk, or how you got a house, and who does she think she is for getting a house, that just shows how petty they are and how miserable they are with their lives. Because why would you need to talk bad about someone, those little things? Like, it has nothing to do with you. The person's just living, and you're trying to make fun of everything that's going on with them. It just makes you look like you are jealous. I feel like in the end, you can't really hide your true personality. It's always gonna come out. If you start to be involved in someone's life for a long time, you're gonna learn who someone really is. And unfortunately, I feel like that's what ended up happening to my friend Michelle with this person. She couldn't see it obviously for as quick as I did, because I just feel like Leah didn't have any interest to be my friend anyway, so she didn't really put on a show or try to be nice to me because she couldn't care less to get to know me. And I was just kind of the sucker thinking we're all gonna be friends and this is gonna be so fun. People are all different. Sometimes people just don't click. Like, I still like to give people the benefit of the doubt, even with my negative experience. Maybe, you know, people just don't click. I feel like personalities just don't go together sometimes, and you're not meant to be friends with everyone. But I do know that she ended up adding my cousin on social media, which was really weird because she never met her, and that was my legit family, and it was weird that she wanted to follow and know what my family was doing when it just rubbed me the wrong way with that. I remember cousin reached out to me about that, asking who this person was, and then I kind of just told her the story of what I'm telling you guys kind of now. I just wanted to do this story because there's been a couple times where I've been in this situation, you know, where you're really good friends with someone and another friend comes into the group kind of, and you just do not click. You do not like that person as much as you try to like the person, and you just see them how they are, and you just know that they're not a good person. And it's really difficult and a really hard situation because, you know, I didn't want to hurt my friend's feelings, and I didn't want to, you know, say something bad about her now new friend. But sometimes you just know when someone's not good for someone, and it leaves you in a sticky situation. And I've even been in this situation where, you know, you have a friend, a really close friend, and they bring a very toxic guy or relationship into it. It's really hard because, you know, that person's like in love with that person, but you know how bad they are for them and how bad they treat them, but they can't see it because they're just in love with that person. I've totally been there a little bit too many times, and it's always a difficult situation. I've definitely definitely learned a lot when it comes to those situations. So if you guys do want to see a story time on that, thumbs it up. But thumbs up if you've ever been in the same situation as well as me with having like a new friend come into the group or into the mix and it just does not go well. I just think in the end of the day, it's important not to surround yourself with people that you feel are bringing you down or making you feel bad about yourself and your life. I've been in that situation so much where at one point growing up, I always wanted people to like me, and if they didn't like me, like it really bothered me. And the older I got and going through friendships and going through relationships with people in your life, you just realize that that's not important. It's better to surround yourself with people that genuinely care about you and want the best for you than to try and get people's approval and get people to like you, because that's just not important in the end of the day, and you're just gonna feel miserable trying to make everyone like you, because sometimes some people are just not good for you in your life, and sometimes they're gonna make your life more miserable, so why be miserable? That's kind of my story about dealing with fake people, fake friends. It is honestly so horrible to have someone that isn't the best for you. You guys know I did do a story time about my ex-best friend, and she came into it kind of the same, where she was so nice and I thought we were gonna be lifelong friends, and she was just so supportive. We were so close so fast, and then her true colors came out and she would talk behind people's backs. She was just so narcissistic. She would bring you down all the time. You always felt like crap about yourself, and that's when I knew I needed to cut that friend off. And this was kind of like the similar situation, but it was different because it really wasn't my friend. It was my best friend's new friend. I just don't have time to waste my time on people like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I know that it was a little bit different. I hope you guys could relate. Thumbs it up if you guys want more. Like I said, I will link my playlist down below. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. I do upload every single Tuesday and Thursday. And on that note, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!